Tune into Double Shot Drones. Dive into the world of drones with Davy and Mike. Get the latest insights, thrilling innovations, and stories that will take you higher. Subscribe now on Spotify and YouTube.
That's pretty. Oh, is that a new one?
It's just my head above the water. Look
Yeah, I love it. Just kind of go like that.
I'm swimming.
Yeah, because your shirt kind of blends in with it. That's cool. Welcome to Double Shot Drones, everybody.
Yeah.
Davey on my left. Me. What's that? Okay. I think we're on our, I want to say, because I was editing the Greg Bernstein one.
572.
Yeah. And that one's 28, episode 28. So by the time this one is edited, we did one after that. This one might be 29 or 30. So that's pretty good. So we were talking a little bit about remember I sent you that podcast for podcasters things? Did you get a chance to look at that?
I actually didn't, Mike.
Okay.
It's on the list.
I'll forgive you. It was just kind of interesting, just
how did you send it again? Text?
I think it's in the text. I sent it from how to podcasters from the podcast. I hit the link there and send it to your text. But anyway, they talk about how to get within that algorithm, like you did with the Instagram and TikTok. And how to, so like at the end of this podcast, I usually have like we have our ending, right?
Yep.
And if you have a half-hour podcast, our podcast is usually 40 minutes, a drone podcast. So according to them, to get friendly with the YouTube algorithm, you should keep your ending kind of short. Like if you have a half-hour podcast, your ending shouldn't be 5 minutes. It should be minute and get it out of there. No more.
Good night from me and good night from him.
Yeah, that thing too. But I'm wondering, because after that, I have like a little bit of video, usually like a 2-minute video of the next podcast. You know what I'm saying? So they can, hey, tune in to episode 29 where we talk to, our guest is whatever. So I'm thinking maybe I need to shorten that up a little bit. 2 minutes, it might be too long. Maybe I do that little video clip for 30 seconds or something. Because there's something about the algorithm where if people just drop off, like, oh, this is too long, and they drop off, it shows up on the algorithm. It shows up that people aren't interested. So I'm really trying to take a deep dive into getting us noticed. Because I think we have pretty good content. No worse, probably no better than any other drone podcast out there.
Well, I think we're different in the aspect where we're not necessarily giving advice on.
Right. Yeah. It's more of a casual.
Everybody's out there trying to teach you something and coach you something, and whereas we're just I guess brainstorming and trying to navigate the waters, so to speak, over there and over there, the waters, and
incidentally, these waters behind me here.
Yep.
In other photo, where are they at? Right here, yeah. In other photos, they look like your waters.
They look like what?
So they look as green as the waters behind your head there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's Sanibel.
Where's that?
Sanibel.
That's Sanibel?
Yeah, this is before the hurricane, and this is now not here anymore because
that's a sandbar there, maybe.
Yeah, well, right there, the bridge is that's Blind Pass. That's going from Sanibel to Captiva.
Right.
And what happened over here was the water was eroding, and they built this stone structure that goes out.
Yeah, like a jetty maybe?
Yeah, to push the water out this way and come around, and then this island formed. So I would come down here. Let me see.
That sandbar type island?
That sandbar would form, yeah, and that
It's like a
sandbar
hook.
formed,
Like a,
but
yeah.
it's not there anymore. It's now gone again. You know what I mean? Because the water had changed its path.
Right. It's a cool shot, no doubt.
Yeah, yeah. I got a bunch of those because I knew it was going to happen. So
Now you went out there and took footage for
yeah,
that?
and this is where I lived. Oh, yeah, I'm pointing at the screen. This is where I lived right here,
Okay. Wow.
right up there. You know, there's a bicycle right away.
Where's Tootie Potsy?
Oh, it's way up on the
Other side,
northern
okay.
part up there, yeah.
So that sandbar looking island thing, is that are we looking north?
I was just gonna say we are, well, this is a
Looking south. We're looking south, right?
this is a 360. Or excuse me, a one yeah, I think this is from a 360, a still from a 360.
Almost
So
looks like a panoramic too.
yeah, because they're not, the two islands are folded back on one another there, you see.
Ah, okay.
One points that way and one points that way essentially, but
Gotcha.
because of the you know yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, cool.
So it looks like it's circular. It's like a half a tiny
like
planet. You know, it's a tiny planet, but I haven't gone all the way.
Okay, I like it. Well, the horizon's straight, so yeah.
Yeah,
Like
somewhat.
like it. So what's going on in your world last week? How was your week?
I've been crazy busy. I did that $22 million home today.
Whoa.
Yeah, for bees.
Wow. How many square feet was that?
You know, I
10,000?
meant to check it there today. It was big. I had to do the Kubicasa.
Oh yeah, it was a white glove.
Yeah, and the
Wait.
Kubicasa.
You
I
did
meant to just, huh?
Kubicasa and a scan?
No.
Oh, just a Kubicasa.
Oh, I did the whole thing. I mean, it was a white glove, so I did the whole thing. But the
But you
Kubicasa,
did the scan all the way around the
yeah,
baseboards and all
but
that. Okay.
it was 4 floors.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 floors, 4 staircases, and the Kubicasa cut out after 30 minutes.
Really?
I was over 30 minutes, and it just stopped at 30 minutes.
On
So
a
then,
scan? Holy crap.
buddy, I mean, there was 5 terraces, and you have to get the terraces. You know what I mean?
Outside, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
so I had to get the terraces, and
Ooh,
I couldn't leave all the doors open.
I actually
You know,
I didn't do that on my last white glove on
well, I
Monday.
mean, I didn't want to get sent back. I'll probably get sent back because my point is, which I meant to check today. I've just been busy there, but Kubicasa, does it only go for 30 minutes?
I guess the most I've done it was like 22.
Buddy, it just stopped and it went onto the task page. You know what I mean? Where all your tasks are. You know what I mean? Your interior, it says exterior, and all that. It just went to tasks. It didn't even give me the opportunity to upload or save or anything. So then I just had to go. I went back down into Kubicasa and I just started again. And I went another like 4 minutes. Then I hit save because it gave me the option. You know, it said save video, stop, save video. And I said, yeah. So I'm hoping that it saved the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because if it didn't, I just did 30 minutes of work for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I tried, it kept telling me it was moving too fast. I mean, and I'm trying to get around the
You're
hut.
trying to get it, yeah, trying to get it done. I think it did
done.
save at least the 30 minutes because I had my battery go out one time on my phone. I wasn't regulating it, and that was the the 22-minute one. And I remember the battery, like it just stopped because my battery went out. And I was like, oh crap, I probably just wasted 22 minutes. And it turned out it worked out. I went into my truck and I charged the battery up and I finished the drone part. And no, I had to do like the garage or something. So I finished the garage with it. And I think I talked to one of the, maybe who was it then, Emmanuel or whatever. They're not with the company anymore, but I talked to him about it. Maybe it was Brian. And I said, hey, dude, this is what happened. Da, da, da. Is this going to be okay? And he didn't know. He's like, well, we'll find out. Might have to send you back out. And they never sent me back out. So,
Well, I meant to Google it there and double check, but yeah, it just cut out after 30 minutes. And I was like, shit, you know?
that's why I bring like now I bring like I have that battery bank charger for my phone.
Yeah, I got mine. I mean, I had I had
like
it on.
the solar one. Yeah, I always bring that now because I don't want my phone cutting out.
No, but I don't think this has anything to do with because I had full battery. It had nothing
No,
to do with
you're right. It probably just
you know, I mean, there's so many
got it 30
rooms, so
minutes.
many corners, so many, you know, closets, so many um terraces, you know, it was like, how are you supposed to get around?
Jesus.
You know, and
I
four
remember
places.
at first we never did terraces. I never did a terrace.
I know, but they said that you
No,
have to, you know,
now you have to. Yeah.
yeah. And I didn't even do the ground floor, the pool area, because, dude,
You mean
electronics to open up screens and stuff like that there. And I'm not playing with this guy's, you know, electronic system to get
right?
out to his pool
So
area.
you don't have to do the pool area. You just have to do the under like the very like you said the ground floor where it's not living area. You have to do that area. Is that
Yeah,
you have to Kubicast to that area or
dude,
scan that area?
they've told me to go back and do, like, I didn't do a pool area before, and they made me go back and do a pool area.
How do you do that? How do they
You just walk around the pool area, dude.
really? And
You know, they're screened in. They're in a lanai,
oh, okay. So yeah. So okay, yeah, okay.
in a
Lately,
lanai. You
I've
know.
been doing open pools. So yeah,
No,
okay.
you know, I'm just, you know, and it's like, you know, you're moving too fast. Don't move to the left. You know, screw that. So, but then I had 5 jobs yesterday. You know, I mean, it took me all over the place. You know, million miles an hour.
So how many do you have in your queue right now to do?
I don't. I have like 5. That's it.
Dude, I've got like 20 now. I
Oh,
just gotta, well, remember I said I had like one and I finished it and I had none. And then all of a sudden, like the last couple days, I just got like, like 3 or 4 a day, like boom, 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 boom. And
are they
today I got,
all
and they all are,
premium 4s?
they're all premium fours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But today I did one, is 55 or 5,200 square feet in Tierra Verde, which is by but just to the right of the Skyway Bridge in the southern part of Pinellas County. Really beautiful area, and I did the roof, interior, exterior, roof, and there was like 60-knot winds
Oh yeah, yeah. It was very windy today. That was
while
the
I
other thing.
was
Yeah.
inside, and so I had to wait out the wind and everything to do the drone. But what's that? Yeah, this lady had the most incredible view, of the water and everything. And so we were kind of, she asked if I do this for a lot of insurance companies. I was like, yeah, I'm subcontracted through, Beast 360 with Olympus, Vault, Swift, all these bunch of insurance companies. She was, long story short, she was saying, yeah, I don't really trust insurance companies, and we tried to get a claim on a storm in our last place, and they only were going to give us like 65% or something like that. because we didn't have proper documentation. So what do you think I said? It's funny you say that. This lady basically talked herself into very possibly doing a pre-storm documentation video of her place. She just has to talk her husband into it. I think it'll happen though. So I got to send her information on it, but she did ask a lot of questions, like what I do and everything, and I was like, sweet, you know.
Well, I
And she's
mean,
like, that's what we need. That's exactly what we need,
unfortunately, that's
you know. And
part of,
storm season's coming up too.
yeah, I know, but unfortunately, that's part of why I'm still hanging on with these B360 peeps, you know what I mean? Because
Yep,
it's who you meet, you know?
it's who you meet, and
What's your performance level right now?
really, you gonna ask me that?
Yeah, well, I wanna check up if you've moved from the other day.
From the zero. Let's see, which is, just let's see. I am at, so oh, performance, okay. Oh, I moved up. I'm at 2 credits.
Two.
Two, 2 credits. Yeah.
And what's your ranking?
Oh shoot. I don't know. Is that ranking on all the pilots?
It's right
I'm in
to-
the bottom 50%.
I'm in the top 50% and I've got 28 credits.
Wow. Well, I think I'll move up quickly because
You get this week behind you, yeah.
I didn't and they just kind of started doing that, right? So
I guess. I
when
mean, I haven't
when
seen
they
it
started
before.
doing it, I had no inspections, so I'll catch up. Whatever. Not concerned. But I am
Critical
concerned about
defects, no show, dress code, contact protocol, customer complaint.
wait, you have a customer complaint?
No,
No. Where does it say that?
at the bottom, critical defects.
Oh, I have 0. 0. No show, 0. Dress code 0. I'm good there. Oh, I have 1 plus 24 hours. That was last
Yeah,
night.
I have that. I have one red mark, right?
One red because I didn't have time to do it last night or something like that, and I did it this morning.
Well, and I'll tell you
Right?
why I have the one
Is
red
that-
mark. Well, I think because the homeowner wasn't there for me to do the interiors. How is that my fault?
Right. I've been
How
getting a
is
lot
that my
of.
fault?
I've been getting of those 20 I told you about. Almost half of them are 0 grid or class B or C airspace, where you got to get some kind of authorization from most likely Lance. But yeah, I just want to know if I'm part of that 20% that does 80% of the work. I don't know. based on my performance, probably not.
You're in Florida, you have to be, bro. You have to be.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm waiting for you to get a pre-storm done, so I want to see what you do. You promoting that?
I haven't got any well, I talk to people, but I mean
If they're interested, I write them down in my notes. I write down their address, their phone number, all that, contact, how I met them, what day I met them, and all that. So when we get that stuff printed up, like you were talking about the flyers or the door hangers,
yeah, I gotta look and find out where the
those
store.
will be the first people I can get it to. And I'm very close. I need to show you the write-up that I did with GPT, and I think it's a pretty good write-up. And then of
Oh,
course,
buddy.
I showed you the art.
ChatGPT 4.0 came out today.
Oh yeah,
Buddy,
on steroids.
buddy.
Uh,
Where do you hear this? Let me see if I can get this come up. This is pretty amazing right here.
Brittany wants to say hi. Brittany's kind of sick. She's stayed home today. But she's
Hey,
still.
Chuck.
Go ahead. Oh, she still wants Davy. She wants to say hi.
Hi, Banana.
Hi.
Wait, get your head in.
What's wrong? You're not feeling well?
I have a sore throat.
Oh my God. Drink some brandy and go to bed.
Nah. That's what we did as kids.
That's what my mother used to give me when I was a kid. She used to say, drink this and go to bed.
Yep, it's called a hot toddy.
Hot toddy, yeah.
We used to call them hot toddies.
Hot toddies, yeah. And now look at me, you know what I mean?
But she doesn't take the medicine that she's supposed to.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Can't take your medicine. Go to bed.
Yeah. Okay, Ben.
Feel better.
Good night. He says feel better.
I heard him.
Where's my thing? Oh. Yeah, I can see that, Davy. Irishman taking a brandy.
Hang on. So let's see if I can listen to this. Hey, Chatgpt, it's Davy. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. I worked all day today.
That sounds exhausting. What kind of work do you do?
I'm actually a drone pilot down here in Southwest Florida. I do aerial photography for real estate and construction.
That sounds like an interesting job. You must get some amazing views. What do you enjoy most about it?
Well, I love the fact that I meet new people, and as you say, the views are just amazing, especially from the drone when it's up in the air, you know?
I bet those views are incredible. Do you have a favorite project or location that you've worked on?
I work on Sanibel Island in Florida. Do you know Sanibel Island?
Yes, I know Sanibel Island. It's known for its beautiful beaches and shelling. Working there must be fantastic. What's your favorite thing about working on the island?
Well, I like the beaches. They're nice, and the water is a nice green color.
The green water sounds beautiful. Do you get to enjoy the beach much when you're not working?
I go to the beach probably 2 or 3 times a week. Do you ever get to the beach?
I don't get to the beach myself, but I can imagine how relaxing and enjoyable it must be. What do you like to do at the beach?
Dude, so that's new? That's the new one?
Buddy, and it's free.
I like that one. You have to send me the link to that one.
No,
Is it
bro.
Just, just go to Chat GPT and do the update.
Just go to ChatGPT 4.0.
Somebody, I don't know if it was you, but somebody told me about that. Maybe it was another podcast. And they were talking about you ain't seen nothing yet until the update. Like it's
Buddy.
just much smarter. It's learning. It's
Hang on.
I wonder if we could do a podcast with ChatGPT. Like she could be like the third.
Sounds like a fun idea. What kind of topics would you want to cover in the podcast?
Well, we will be covering drone topics. Do you know Double Shot Drone podcast? It's on Apple Radio and YouTube.
It's on Spotify.
I'm not familiar with Double Shot Drone podcast, but it sounds interesting.
Listen,
What
it's
kind of drone
Spotify.
topics do they usually cover?
You know, GPT, I'm feeling a little anxious right now. Is there anything that you think I should do to like calm my nerves at the moment? I'm actually feeling a little anxious.
I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling anxious. Taking some deep breaths can help. Try inhaling slowly for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, and then exhaling slowly for 4 seconds. You could also take a short walk outside or listen to some calming music.
Okay.
Do these techniques helpful?
Let me try and take some deep breaths. Is that okay? Should I try now?
Absolutely. Go ahead and take some deep breaths. How do you feel after taking those deep breaths?
Even more anxious.
Tired. Hey, ask her how.
Maybe try a different technique, like focusing on something you enjoy or doing a simple activity you find relaxing.
Screw that. Ask her how to get more views on our YouTube channel.
Buddy, I mean,
I want to see what she says. Come on. Or Spotify podcast, or we're on Spotify.
hey, Chet, hey, Chatgpt, how are you today?
Hey, Davy. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm doing
She
pretty
knows
good,
ya.
thank you. I have a question for you. I do a drone podcast called Double Shot Drones with my friend Mike, and we're on Spotify. How do we get more listeners?
And YouTube.
That's great to hear about your podcast. To get more listeners, you could try promoting your podcast on social media, collaborating with other podcasters, and engaging with your audience through comments and feedback. Have you tried any of these strategies yet?
We have, but you know, we need to get a little more deep dive into the podcast world, you know. So could you put together a small synopsis of what will be a good idea for us to approach this subject?
Sure. Here's a small synopsis for growing your podcast audience. 1. Social media engagement. Regularly post engaging content related to your podcast on platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Use hashtags relevant to drones and aerial photography to reach a broader audience. 2. Collaborations and guest appearances. Invite guests from the drone community or related fields to your podcast. In turn, appear as guests on other podcasts to cross-promote.
We haven't done that yet.
3. Audience interaction. Engage with your audience by responding to comments, hosting Q&A sessions, and incorporating listener feedback into your episodes.
Frank
This
hasn't commented yet.
community and loyalty. 4. Content consistency and quality. Ensure your episodes are released consistently and maintain high audio quality. Well-structured and informative content keeps listeners coming back. 5. SEO and keywords. Optimize your podcast titles, descriptions, and show notes with relevant keywords to improve visibility in search results on platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. 6. Email newsletters. Start an email newsletter to keep your audience informed about new episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and exclusive updates. How does that sound for a start?
I think you've impressed Mike very much
Yeah.
so. I think he's
Yeah.
very excited.
If you say my name, will she know me?
I'm glad Mike is excited.
My full
Do you have
name?
any upcoming episodes or special plans for the podcast that you're looking forward to?
You're actually the main subject of our podcast tonight. We are doing it live as we speak. What do you think of that?
Wow, that's quite an honor. I'm thrilled to be the main subject of your podcast tonight. What
That's quite an honor.
questions are you planning to discuss about me or AI in general?
Ooh.
Well, we're discussing how to utilize AI moving forward in our podcast networking, and how we can utilize AI to generate more viewers and listeners.
That's a fantastic topic. AI can help in several ways. 1. Content creation. AI can help generate engaging content ideas and even scripts for your episodes based on trending topics and listener interests.
Oh.
2. SEO optimization. AI tools can analyze search trends and suggest keywords to include in your episode titles and descriptions to improve discoverability. 3. Audience analysis. AI can analyze listener data to provide insights into your audience's preferences, helping you tailor your content to what they enjoy most. 4. Automated marketing. AI can automate social media posts and email newsletters, ensuring consistent promotion of your episodes. 5. Voice and sound editing. AI tools can enhance audio quality and remove background noise, making your episodes sound more professional. 6. Engagement bots. Implement AI chatbots on your website or social media to engage with your audience 24/7, answering questions and promoting new episodes. Does that cover what you're looking to discuss?
That's a very good place to start. So I thank you right now for joining us, but we got to go, but we'll get back to you at another time. Thank you.
You're welcome, Davy. I'm glad I could help. Enjoy the rest of your podcast.
You're welcome,
And feel free to
Davy.
reach out anytime. Take care.
Bye.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's like you're talking to a real person.
That's amazing, dude.
It's like you're talking to a real person that has so much information that it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just like you'd have to research that information. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I can see us moving forward with some of that, no doubt about it. I've actually thought about like what other drone podcasts could we get on? I know one, and I want him on our podcast. That Ken Dono, who does the OriginalDobo, I think I told you about. I think he's got over 100,000 subscribers now. He's the guy that built my computer for me and
Yeah.
let me shadow him on when I first started out on some jobs. But he what he does is what am I gonna say? He does well, at least he did at first. He reviewed products. And he did so well at reviewing the drone products and stuff that eventually they just started sending him the product, for free. And then he would, fly it and review it and stuff. But he's really big into the FPV world where he builds like these models, like shells and stuff with the 3D printing and stuff.
Yeah.
He's really, and not only that, he also does like promotional products for drone entrepreneurs and like for instance, like if there's a part that you need to hold your cell phone better on your RC or whatever, he'll like 3D print that part. He's got a whole bunch that he has an online store and stuff. He's definitely a guy to I think he sells merchandise too, to have on our podcast because he's just a good guy. He's willing to help out. I'm gonna engage with him this week and see what he says. But when we first started this podcast, I was thinking eventually we'd get to the point where we could get somebody like that on our podcast. We're approaching 30 episodes, so I'm like, even though we don't have the audience yet, and that'll come. I know it'll come. We'll keep on putting one, you got to walk before you can run.
Yeah. I mean, and again,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
We've got to get comfortable here doing what we're doing. And I think, get the mic set up, get the whole,
Yeah, I need to, right now I'm just using my MacBook Pro mic. But I need to figure out like a regular, nice professional mic. But my mic doesn't, I tried it on here, it didn't work. Yeah, there you got one. Is that what kind is that? Shure?
that's the,
I noticed all the really successful podcasts have that Shure, Sure mic.
yeah, that's what this is, Sure Blue.
Yeah, it's like a nicer mic.
Yeah. Checking 1 2, checking 1 2.
So are you using it now or?
No, it's not even plugged.
Because you sound pretty good right now.
I've got too many things going on over here, too many bits and pieces plugged in at the moment. So
But your voice sounds it sounds amplified for some reason.
Thank you.
When you first it's not a compliment. So when you first came on, it was like bam. I was like, oh my God, it sounded like you had a mic.
Tonight?
Yeah, it's like
I screamed and yelled. Ah!
Well, you're like louder than normal for some reason. But also too though, we have the same shirt on.
Yeah.
How is mine? This is actually the actual color of the shirt. How did yours get so discolored?
Well,
This
it's
is the
actually
color.
not. It's
This
the
is the
same
color.
color as that.
I know, but mine's true color. Yours isn't true color. I wonder if it has something to do with your background.
Might have something to do with the background, might have something to do with the lighting.
Yeah. What's your lighting? We have the same lighting. Is it that spread
No.
out lamp? The one?
No, I got two
Oh,
Yankee
okay.
Yankee Stadium over here.
Oh, you got them like this going in? I got the one. It's just like it's like right up here, and it's about this long and this wide, and it's awesome. It has like 5 or 6 different settings of different, color
You're
lights
awesome.
and
You're
stuff.
awesome. You're awesome, bro.
Dude, it was like $35.
There you go.
It was
No
per-
problem.
It was perfect. But I mean, that's what I'm trying to tell you is, let's see if I change the lighting. See if my
Yeah, these things change as
hold on.
well.
Let me I want to see if my shirt changes. Okay, there's a little bit. Oh,
There you go.
that's too bright. That's a little muted. That's like yellow.
Hey, I mean, you're.
Where was I at before?
I prefer this color.
Oh, and then I can dim it. Look, I'm dimming it. It's got like a whole bunch of dim. Wow, look at that. How do I get it back? There we go. That's too much. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with, for $35. I'm very impressed with this light.
I think I'm doing okay over here. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering why your shirt's a different color.
For 60.
Did you shave too? You shaved for me?
I
You don't have to
Shaved
shave for me, Davey.
shaved today. Yeah.
But so yeah. So what else is going on? We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. What else? What else? Have you checked out any more? Oh, this is something new. My wife's now sick of teaching, and I think she wants to get her Part 107. She
Okay.
wants to. She's starting to study right now. I'm giving her a little 10-minute video clips, to study, and I said, hey, just do 8 of those, or 10 of them. I think it's 10 of them now, and you'll then take the practice test, take 2 practice tests. And she's smarter than me, so she should do well with it.
Has she
But
has she been trying
she's starting to get interested. She's like, she wants to come out on a bees job with me in the summer. She's asking me more about that and stuff, because I think she's,
has she
and I'm
been
like,
flying any drones?
not yet. She hasn't. She's watched me, but she's starting to ask me a lot of questions. So I think she's done with teaching. She's been doing it for like 26 years. So she's sick of the kids. They don't. Well, not you, Bryn, but the kids nowadays just don't want to listen. They're just so unruly, and they're the older ones are like woke. The woke generation.
Say something.
And
I'm
yeah. Oh, Brittany wants to say something to you.
Yeah, bro.
Real quick, Bryn. We got like a minute 30.
And today she witnessed a kid accidentally stabbing themselves in the eye with their scissors.
Their scissors, and then get this: blamed my wife for
What?
not monitoring.
Supervising correctly?
And then it turned out this other kid, they had like a meeting with the parent and the kid, and then this other kid, and it turned out in the meeting that this one kid came by, the kid that poked his eye out, or poked his eye. He was like doing like a marker. He was like trying to take the top off the marker.
No, that's the other one. And
That's what I'm
he
saying.
accidentally
And he
knocked him.
and he went like this, and the marker, it would come off, and it like knocked the other kid, the scissors, got him right in the eye, knocked his eye, scissors right in his eye. He was bleeding like a sieve, and it looked worse than it was because he was on blood thinners.
I'm very sorry to hear that, and
There was blood all over the place. Yeah, we're Brent, we gotta go.
I wish
Bless
so.
Say good night.
We will get back on this subject next week, but it's good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
Catch you later, Mike.
So that was my line. It's good night for me.
Oh, hey,
Um,
good news. I just finished my Bavaro Neapolitan pizza restaurant video
Oh, very good. Yes,
on
yes.
Clearwater Beach. I've been waiting. I mean, I had the video pretty much done. It's about a minute and 35 seconds. And I was missing like the aerial view of the drone going over the bridge. And that's what they wanted. Every time I took it over the bridge, it was like low tide. So, at sunset. So I had to wait
Yeah.
for the perfect day. And I still didn't get a perfect day, but I got an okay sunset.